Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. How are they really feeling about you right now? This reading is timeless. And for this reading, there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is Cuatro, pile 4. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Que Paso, one of my many oracle decks available at makeplayingcards.com. The link is included in each and every description box. I'm still healing. We are going to happen. Please forgive me. Forgive this person because they are not quite ready for an intense, full-fledged, romantic sexual relationship. They could still be healing from a previous romantic sexual relationship. Legend Arthurian Tarot. Knight of Spears. The spears are wands. Page of Swords. 9 of Swords. This person could be struggling with, anxiety and depression. I feel like they are being sincere. I feel like they are being honest. Currently, their libido is not that strong. They have way too much on their mind. Intuitive Stab Tarot. That's an abstract Venus, Venus de Milo. I feel like this person is still attached to an ex energetically. It was a really intense relationship, and they are not quite ready to move on. Even if they aren't currently communicating with this ex, they're still energetically attached. They are not ready to move on. They are not ready to get involved in a serious relationship at this time. Ace of Swords, as I so often say, whenever the Ace of Swords shows up in a reading at the channel or in a private reading, the energy is coming through. You can trust this. That is the blazing sword of truth. No bullshit. Eight of Wands. This person is not in fuck mode right now. They're not trying to get their fuck on. They're not trying to get involved in an intense sexual relationship. Their libido is pretty much on ice. Ace of Pentacles. They're trying to find their stability, their balance. So if this person has told you they need time, they're not ready, I don't feel like this person is bullshitting. I feel like they are being sincere. If this resonates at all, if this syncs up with your current situation, I would suggest that you do not pressure this person, do not blow up their phone, give them time and space. Don't rush this. You're dealing with someone who is honest. They have a really good heart. And they don't play around with emotions. They're not going to get involved with someone until they can bring their best to the relationship. A possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Aries, Gemini rising, Moon in Taurus. It's one possibility of many. But I'm obviously seeing air, fire, air, and then earth. You could have a similar combination. I just call out astral combos for fun. Don't trip on the astrology. You could have Sun in Gemini, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Virgo, something similar. I feel like there is potential here, but this is not the right time to proceed with this relationship. So that is what I have for pile one. Oh, the dice. One, Leo, the Sun. 6, Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. 7, Neptune, Pisces. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius. 9, Mars, Aries. 4, Aquarius, another 6. I do sense potential here. This is just not the best time. And that is what I have for pile one. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here is your reading. Que Paso 210, one of my many oracle decks available at makeplayingcards.com. Show me all your colors. Oh, is that chipped? Yeah. I've got a lot going on. Don't we all? You're too intense. So we got some mixed messages here. Let's keep going. Legend Arthurian. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Shields. The shields are Pentacles. This person senses potential with you, but they are really immature. I'm seeing a lack of emotional intelligence here. It could be this person simply doesn't have much life experience. They could be young, they could be in their 20s, they could come from a really overprotective family and they've just not gone out there and had their heart broken yet. They're inept, they're awkward in romantic situations. They probably suck at communication. It may be they've only been in shallow, superficial relationships. They've never gotten really deep or that close to someone. They have this innocence. They could be religious. They could come from a strict religious background. I'm not going to name all the possibilities. I don't like to talk about organized religion too much. I just don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing someone who's very young, who doesn't have a lot of life experience, and they could come from a really controlling family. You scare this person. You probably have a lot more experience than they do. Could be an age gap. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Wands. You could wait for this person to mature, but I wouldn't recommend that. They aren't even sure who they are, so there's no way they can be sure about what they want. They're still learning life. I'm just seeing someone who may have had a lot of innocent, flirtatious flings, whereas you may have been married a couple of times, or maybe you're a serial monogamous. You go from serious relationship to serious relationship, and you do come on very strong. You are intense, you're very authentic, and that scares this person. You overwhelm this person. I'm really seeing a fundamental lack of compatibility for pile 2. They may feel or sense on some level a kind of spiritual connection with you with Six of Cups and Two of Cups. But I don't see two people who have much in common. I'm not seeing shared values, shared interest. And so, despite a connection you may feel to this person, if you feel some kind of connection, I don't know, I feel like it would take a lot to get this relationship off the ground. So, they could sense potential with you, but I don't see them really bringing much to the table. I don't see them being capable right now at this point of giving you what you require in a serious romantic sexual relationship. They could have a lot of stuff in the first house, whereas you could have a lot going on in the 8th house. The first house, that's Aries. 8th house, that's Scorpio. A possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Cancer, Cancer rising, Moon in Libra. They could have a lot of Libra placements, actually. You may have Sun in Scorpio, Capricorn rising, Moon in Aries, something similar. You could have a lot of Scorpio placements. So I feel like they are attracted to you. They do sense some kind of potential, but at the same time, they're not ready to really get involved in a serious relationship. I can see them talking to different people and just enjoying lighthearted, casual flirtations. I'm not sure they even have sex, but they like talking to people, they like flirting. One, Leo, the Sun. 4, Aquarius. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius. 7, Neptune, Pisces. 4, Aquarius. Another 5, another 3, 2, Cancer. So yeah, that is what I have for pile 2. If that resonates at all, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlist. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here is your reading. Kate Passo 210, one of my many oracle decks available at makeplayingcards.com. You're good for me. I just want to have fun. Let's move in together. Oh, okay. Legend Arthurian. Nine of Spears. Spears are wands. Knight of Swords. Gemini vibes. 7 of Swords, Gemini vibes, absolutely. Intuitive Stab Tarot. Yeah, it's like that. Oh yeah. I see. Okay, this person is complicated. They can't make up their mind. They just want to have fun, but they want to move in together. They want to blow up your phone, but don't blow up their phone. Queen of Pentacles, they want to marry you. Ace of Wands, they just want to have sex. Knight of Pentacles, don't rush them. They have to be methodical, take their time. So they're all over the place. They probably have a mad sprawl of a natal chart, like mine. My natal chart is all over the place. And I struggled for years with being fickle. I called it love addiction, falling in and out of love. And this person may be similar. They could be a love addict or a sex addict. They could have the Peter Pan syndrome, which is typical with Gemini and Libra. So a possible astral combo for this person is Sun in Gemini, Aries rising, Moon in Libra. They don't want to grow up. They're a Toys R Us kid. It's an old commercial. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yeah. So after an especially invigorating sexting session, they could say, baby, let's move in together. But it's just one of those whims, you know. People say stuff like that sometimes when they're in a certain mood. But I don't see this person being serious. I don't see this person being ready for a committed relationship. We do have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles sandwiching the Ace of Wands. The sex is probably quite good. If you've just sexted so far, if you've not met in person, there's a lot of chemistry here. There's potential for sexual compatibility. You could have a conjunction in an earth sign. One example of many, they could have Mars at 11 Taurus. You could have Venus at 13 Taurus, a super tight Mars-Venus conjunction, especially in a sign like Taurus. That's going to be really good sex. Okay. But a simple natal chart would be a concentration in one element or one modality. An example of a simple astral combo, something like Sun in Aquarius, Aquarius rising, Moon in Gemini, all air. This person's all over the place. I'm seeing air, I'm seeing earth, I'm seeing fire. I'm not seeing much water. If they do have Sun in Gemini, they could have Mercury in Cancer, perhaps. Just a little bit of water. Like in my chart, I have Mercury in Pisces, and that's all I have for water. So they may come across as emotionally unavailable, aloof, cerebral, not that warm, not that empathetic, not that sympathetic, not that compassionate. They may come across as self-absorbed. They can be a lot of fun. You can have fascinating conversations with this person, go down all kinds of conspiracy theory rabbit holes and have these just awesome, exciting, invigorating, esoteric, metaphysical conversations. The two of you could get on a plane together and go to Costa Rica and swig ayahuasca and have all kinds of fun. But they definitely need their space. You can't crowd this person. They may have had a domineering mother, and so they get triggered by too much closeness or micromanaging. If you do that thing where there hasn't been communication for some time and you send a text saying just checking in, don't do that. Or I would recommend don't do that with this person. Let them contact you. Don't crowd them, don't suffocate them. If you have a lot of Cancer in your natal chart, this probably isn't going to work. So I wouldn't say they're crazy in love with you right now, but they're definitely interested. But it has to be on their terms. So. Well, this never happens. And it seems like when this does happen, it happens for pile 3, invariably. We have 2 pairs, 2 6s and 2 2s. Could be an energetic match. Perhaps you're twin flames, soulmates, you never know. but we have strong energy here. Venus twice, Cancer twice. And 6 and 2, that's 8. Saturn, Capricorn, so there is potential for something substantial here eventually. The two of you could move in together, maybe get married. That is the wife card. But it will be a process. It will take some time. This is probably about delayed gratification for pile 3. So that's what I have. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here is your reading. Que Paso 210, one of my many oracle decks available at makeplayingcards.com. I like where this is going. I don't feel the heat talking to other people. So yeah, mixed messages. That's going to be very common whenever I use this deck because I purposefully made a mix of negative and positive messages. I did not want to make all positive, sappy messages because that's just senseless. That's not realistic. Legend Arthurian. Ace of Spears, the Spears are Wands. 8 of Wands, which I call the sex card. 10 of Shields, Shields are Pentacles. I think it's safe to say this person is sexually attracted to you. But they're sexually attracted to a few different people. So this card saying, I don't feel the heat. I feel like they're fickle. They're not fixated on one person. I don't feel like they're fixated on you. I don't feel like they're currently in love with you. I think they like you, but they like a few people. With the usual disclaimer, you know, I really don't recommend watching tarot readings if they trigger you or you feel really yucky after watching. This is just for entertainment. This is a collective reading for a vast unseen audience. This is not going to be everyone's story. I am always available for personal, in-depth, private readings. There is definitely a sexual attraction here, but this person is fickle. If you have a really good sexting session one day and then they don't contact you, well, that's pretty much par for the course. They're not looking for anything serious. They're just having fun. This is a very casual, sexual vibe. 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups. It's been pretty much the same for all 4 piles. I don't see this person being crazy in love with you. They may feel a connection. We do have Ace of Cups as the last card, but I don't really see the Ace of Cups being supported it is in the same row as Ten of Pentacles, but is this person going to propose marriage tomorrow or 3 weeks or 4 months from now? I doubt it. I see them keeping their options open. There could be a lot of things about you that they like. They find you attractive. They find you interesting. They can see your value. But I just see this person giving you excuses. You try to get close to this person, they pull away and they say, oh, this is not a good time for me, or I'm really busy with work. They're simply not in a place where they're ready to really get deep with someone. They're not on the fast track to getting married and having kids. Definitely not. It may have started off really strong in the beginning because the chemistry was just next level. But they're just not in the head space or heart space for something this substantial. So it may be a letdown. You may have thought it was going in a certain direction and then it changed course. So I don't know, take what resonates, but I feel like this person was really wanting something casual. You may have caught feelings. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Aries, Aries rising, Moon in Aquarius. That's just one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Taurus, Cancer rising, Moon in Virgo. Other than the sexual attraction, I don't feel like you and this person have much in common. I don't feel like there's much to talk about. I'm not seeing shared interest. I'm not seeing similar lifestyles. I see this person being single and carefree, not having a lot of responsibilities. You could be a single parent. You could be a homeowner, and this person may rent. They could currently be couch surfing. I mean, who knows? But I'm not getting a serious, responsible energy for this person. I don't feel like this person is reliable. I feel like if you were to get into a serious relationship with this person, they would disappoint you. You would find them talking to someone else. They could be lying about an ex, saying they don't care about someone, but they're really still talking to that person. I just get really sketchy vibes. I don't feel like this person is trustworthy. They tell you what you want to hear, but they're not showing up with serious intentions. Their actions may not be matching their words. Five, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 2, Cancer, the Moon. 7, Neptune, Pisces. They could have a lot of mutable energy in their natal chart. Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. They really don't have a clear idea on what they want. 1, Leo, the Sun. 4, Aquarius, another 5. So that is what I have for pile 4. If that resonates, feel free to let me know. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.